China and most of Africa have historic relations on levels including political, economic, military, social, and cultural connections. These are referred to as Sino-African relations. However, modern political and economic relations took off in the era of Chairman Mao Zedong, the founding father of the People's Republic of China, dating back to the 1950s. In the 1990s, trade between China and Africa increased by 700%, and China today is Africa's largest trading partner for 10 years running. In 2018, the trade volume between China and Africa stood at $204.2 billion, a 20% growth year on year. To further deepen ties between the two sides, President Xi Jinping, at the opening of the 2018 Beijing Summit of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation (FOCAC, announced that China is to implement 8 major initiatives covering fields such as industrial promotion, infrastructure connectivity, trade facilitation, green development, capacity building, healthcare, people-to-people exchanges, and peace and security in Africa in the next 3 years and beyond. So far, there has been progress in implementing and achieving the goals of these initiatives. For instance, on people-to-people exchanges and green development, a China-Africa Institute has been established, while a 6-month horticulture exposition is currently underway in Beijing. The latest headway made is in the area of industrial promotion, where the first China-Africa Economic and Trade Expo was held in Changsha, the capital of Hunan province in central China. Interestingly, Hunan is the birthplace of Chairman Mao Zedong, the founding father of the People's Republic of China. At the 3-day Expo from June 27 to 29, 2019, at least 1,000 representatives from 53 African countries, 31 Chinese regions, the World Trade Organization, the World Food Programme, the UN Industrial Development Organization, and the African Union, and people from all walks of life participated. The Trade Expo was a platform to deepen economic and trade cooperation between China and Africa. There were conferences, signing of major economic and trade projects, series of forums on agriculture, trade, infrastructure and financing, as well as investment promotions and business negotiation activities and exhibitions. Many say the Expo is a starter for many more cooperation agreements to be considered between the two sides. Ghana was represented and signed some deals, and already some deals are underway. Notable among them was one for the construction of a 50,000 affordable housing unit. Works and Housing Minister Mr. Samuel Atacha said this and other agreements signed are to help further close the housing deficit gap in the country.
Ghana has a deficit in infrastructure. We're talking about challenges in railways, challenges even in aviation, technology, and my own ministry, drainage challenges, and of course, affordable housing. So this platform is so serious in the sense that China is very determined to come and invest in infrastructure in Africa, and we are also have been focused for this purpose. So the contract that has just been signed relates to affordable housing, and we expect this company, the Sandong Internal Construction Group Limited, to come and do massive affordable housing in the country for the good people of Ghana. And bear in mind that when you invest in infrastructure, you are making the economy strong and resilient, and this is what is good for us.
At the exhibition, many African countries displayed products ranging from liquor, coffee, artifact, clothing and textile, tea, and many more. Ghana showed off her rich and premium cocoa and shea nut product.
This stand is a permanent exhibition site of the China-Africa Economic and Trade Expo. This is going to stay beyond the 3-day Expo. It's going to be a trading hub between China and Africa companies. We have a number of inquiries. People have come, tasted the chocolate, drank the cocoa drink, you know, the all-time drinking chocolate, and they are so happy about it, and they are ready to do business. Luckily, all of them are referred to our partner here, who has an exclusive right for this province. So anybody within this province who wants to do business with us is at home, because then he has somebody who can supply him constantly with the products that we have.
These are different flavors of moringa tea from Nigeria. Mr. Woyin says the product is homegrown, processed and packaged in Nigeria.
What we do is get the moringa leaf, dehydrate it with our proprietary technology, because it is dehydrated at a constant temperature. So this makes the nutrients in it stable. It doesn't deteriorate in any way, since it's just a dehydration at constant temperature. So this makes our dried moringa very high in its nutritional value. After which, this is bagged, and then we introduce the class, that's what we call the classic moringa now. Over time, we introduce some other flavors, lemon, the same thing, just get the pure lemon, dehydrate it, and mix it with the moringa tea. And we are looking at bringing this product into the Chinese market.
When the curtain is drawn on the Expo, some facts remain to prove its success. 84 cooperation agreements worth $20.8 billion signed between China's state-owned and private enterprises and their African partners. The new deals covered trade, investment, infrastructure, agriculture, manufacturing, aviation, and tourism. Also, many trade and economic exchange platforms were created to help strengthen trade between the two sides. For most exhibitors, the fast-growing e-commerce platforms in China present tremendous opportunities for good business. It was also to give both sides the opportunity to understand each other and to learn best practices in trade and economic endeavors for mutual benefits. The Hunan Gaoqiao African Commodities Exhibition Hall was also opened. It is the only long-term offline trade platform for the China-Africa Economic and Trade Expo. And of course, Ghana again secured a pavilion for herself.
China offers a very important market for Africa. So for us to bring chocolate from Ghana into the market, when it gets accepted, then we are in business. And when we succeed, it means Africa has succeeded.
The hall covers an area of 2,000 square meters and displays more than 2,000 species of African products such as coffee, handicraft, wine, and agricultural produce. It has a professional investment promotion team responsible for leading the establishment of trade links with Chinese circulation companies, helping to build an industry-wide chain of African products entering the Chinese market and opening up the Chinese market. The good news is African enterprises are all welcome to enter for free. Theodora Amedetor, GBC News, China.